World War II's Untold Secrets. A deep dive into history. World War II, 1939-1945, remains one of the most studied conflicts in human history. Yet, within the annals of textbooks and archives lie countless untold stories, secrets that shaped the war's course, determined its outcome, and impacted millions. These hidden chapters of espionage, secret operations, and lesser-known incidents offer a fascinating glimpse into the complexities of this global conflict. This comprehensive account delves into some of these secrets, unraveling the mystery and intrigue that still captivates historians and readers today. 1. Operation Fortitude. The Art of Deception. One of the most successful deception operations in military history, Operation Fortitude, played a crucial role in ensuring the success of D-Day. The Allies created an elaborate hoax to convince the Germans that the invasion of Europe would occur in Pas-de-Calais instead of Normandy. Fake armies and false plans, inflatable tanks, wooden planes, and fabricated radio messages were used to deceive German intelligence. General George S. Patton was placed in charge of a fictitious army stationed in southeastern England. Double agents. Agents like Juan Pujol Garcia, code-named Garbo, provided disinformation to the Germans, reinforcing the illusion of an attack on Calais. Impact. By the time the Germans realized the truth, the Allies had already secured a foothold in Normandy, altering the course of the war. 2. The Enigma Code. Breaking Germany's cipher. The German military's reliance on the Enigma machine for encrypted communication was a cornerstone of their strategy. However, the Allies' ability to crack the Enigma code was a game-changer. Bletchley Park. This secret British facility housed mathematicians and cryptographers, including Alan Turing, who developed the early computer known as the bomb to break Enigma. Polish contribution. Before the war, Polish cryptographers had partially cracked Enigma and shared their findings with the British and French. Outcome. Decrypted messages provided critical intelligence, leading to victories like the Battle of the Atlantic and hastening Germany's defeat. 3. The Manhattan Project. Birth of the Atomic Age. The Manhattan Project was the United States' top-secret initiative to develop the atomic bomb. Scale and secrecy. Employing over 130,000 people across multiple locations, including Los Alamos, New Mexico, the project was shrouded in secrecy. Espionage. Soviet spies, such as Klaus Fuchs, infiltrated the project, leaking valuable information that accelerated the USSR's nuclear program. Legacy. The bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki marked the end of World War II but ushered in the nuclear age, altering geopolitics forever. 4. The Ghost Army. Masters of Illusion. The 23rd Headquarters Special Troops, known as the Ghost Army, was an Allied unit specializing in tactical deception. Techniques. They used inflatable tanks, fake radio transmissions, and sound effects to mislead German forces about troop movements. Psychological warfare. The unit staged over 20 deceptive operations, saving thousands of lives by diverting enemy attention from actual battle zones. Recognition. Their work remained classified for decades, only coming to light in the 1990s. 5. Unit 731. Japan's Grim Secret. Japan's Unit 731 conducted horrific biological and chemical experiments on prisoners of war and civilians in occupied China. Experiments. Subjects were exposed to diseases like plague and anthrax, often without anesthesia. Biological warfare. Unit 731 developed weapons that could spread deadly pathogens, which were tested on villages in China. Post-war amnesty. In exchange for their research data, many Unit 731 members received immunity from prosecution, a decision that remains controversial. 6. Women in espionage. The unsung heroes. Women played pivotal roles in intelligence and resistance movements during the war. SOE agents. The British Special Operations Executive deployed women like Noranayat Khan and Violette Sabo to sabotage German operations in occupied Europe. Resistance fighters. Women in France, Poland, and other countries risked their lives as couriers, spies, and saboteurs. Recognition. Despite their contributions, many of these women were forgotten or overshadowed in post-war narratives. 7. Hitler's hidden treasures. The Nazis looted vast amounts of art, gold, and cultural artifacts from occupied countries. Amber Room. This priceless Russian treasure disappeared during the war and remains one of history's greatest mysteries. Monuments Men. Allied soldiers worked tirelessly to recover stolen art, inspiring the 2014 film The Monuments Men. Modern discoveries. Hidden caches of Nazi loot continue to surface, keeping the mystery alive. 8. The Night Witches. Fearless Soviet pilots. The 588th Night Bomber Regiment, composed entirely of women, terrorized German forces on the Eastern Front. Tactics. Flying outdated biplanes, they performed daring night raids, often cutting their engines to glide silently over enemy positions. Nickname. German soldiers dubbed them Night Witches, due to their stealth and effectiveness. Legacy. These women demonstrated extraordinary courage and skill, challenging gender norms of the time. 9. The Holocaust's lesser-known stories. While the Holocaust's atrocities are well documented, certain aspects remain lesser known. Resistance. Jewish uprisings in ghettos like Warsaw and death camps like Sobibor showcased incredible bravery. Rescuers. Individuals like Oskar Schindler and the Danish resistance saved thousands of lives, often at great personal risk. Post-war pursuit of justice. Efforts to bring war criminals to justice continue to this day, highlighting the enduring impact of the Holocaust. 10. The Battle of Los Angeles. A wartime mystery. In 1942, anti-aircraft guns fired at unidentified objects over Los Angeles, sparking fears of a Japanese attack. Explanations. The incident remains unexplained, with theories ranging from weather balloons to UFOs. Impact. The event fueled wartime paranoia and remains a fascinating chapter in wartime folklore. 11. Secret weapons. Hitler's Wunderwaffe. The Nazis invested heavily in advanced weapons, some of which were decades ahead of their time. V-2 rockets. The world's first long-range guided ballistic missiles. Jet aircraft. Planes like the Messerschmitt Me 262 could have turned the tide if deployed earlier. Doomed projects. Many weapons remain prototypes, hindered by resource shortages and Allied bombing campaigns. 12. The role of code talkers. Native American code talkers, particularly from the Navajo Nation, developed unbreakable codes for the U.S. military. Innovation. Their language, combined with unique encoding, baffled Japanese cryptographers. Impact. Their contributions were critical in battles like Iwo Jima, yet they received little recognition until decades later. 13. Churchill's Operation Unthinkable. After Germany's surrender, Winston Churchill ordered plans for a potential conflict with the Soviet Union. Rationale. Concerned about Soviet expansionism, Churchill sought to prepare for a Third World War. Feasibility. The plan was deemed unrealistic, but it highlighted early tensions that would lead to the Cold War. 14. The Mystery of Rudolf Hess. In 1941, Hitler's deputy, Rudolf Hess, flew to Scotland on a secret mission to negotiate peace with Britain. Motivation. Hess's true intentions remain unclear, with theories ranging from insanity to a secret pact. Outcome. He was arrested and spent the rest of his life in prison, fueling conspiracy theories about his actions. 15. Forgotten fronts. While major theaters like Europe and the Pacific dominate history books, several lesser-known fronts played significant roles. Burma Campaign. Allied forces, including Indian and Chinese troops, fought a brutal jungle war against Japan. The Arctic convoys. These perilous supply missions to the Soviet Union faced extreme weather and German attacks. Africa's role. Countries like Ethiopia and Madagascar witnessed significant but overlooked conflicts. Conclusion. The untold secrets of World War II offer a deeper understanding of the conflict's complexity, ingenuity, and human cost. These hidden stories remind us that history is never fully written, with mysteries waiting to be uncovered. As we continue to explore the past, these accounts serve as a testament to the resilience, creativity, and courage of those who lived through one of humanity's darkest chapters.